nails. No, these are my real nails, and there is a problem that I have with them. I have to keep cutting them down because I use T.I.P.S. I've been using T.I.P.S, I know, ever since I got to QVC. Karen Orlowski is the creator behind T.I.P.S, and it is nominated for Best Nail Product. Hello, my dear friend.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Great. And for those of you who own it, call us on our testimonial line, 800-395-1601. This is T.I.P.S. What does T.I.P.S stand for? The
Incredible Protection System, because it's a system that's incredible in the way that it protects your nails. It protects your nails from everyday life, from water, from breaking, splitting, peeling, cracking. This is a treatment. This isn't a cover-up of the nail problems. This is actual treatment that penetrates into the nail with lipids. Lipids are the cement that actually holds the nail structure together. So you want to get the skin around the nail because your nail starts growing from back here. So like a plant, you want to fertilize the roots. So start at the back, do the whole top surface. You do this first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. Notice when I do the underside, see the way that my nail goes transparent?
Yes.
You can see the brush right through the nail. That's because T.I.P.S goes into the nail. It doesn't sit on the outside and cover up the problem. It actually goes in to the nail and resolves the problem, which is the loss of lipids. That's why I can then take my nail. If you bent your nail over like that, would your nail not be cracked at the side edge? That's why the T.I.P.S solution works, is because it allows the nail to bend without flexing. When you dry something out, it might be harder because you've dried it out, but if you bend it, it'll snap because it becomes more brittle.
Absolutely.
With the T.I.P.S solution, you can take that nail and you can bend it over and it doesn't break, and that's what you want. But notice there's no cuticles to cut or push back.
No, why does that happen?
Because with the T.I.P.S solution, it is a treatment. It treats your nails. So whether you have acrylics or your own natural nails, whether you have a gel coat on your nails, you want to make sure that you treat the cuticles. The secret to beautiful nails is beautiful cuticles that you do not have to cut or push back. So look at your own cuticles right now.
Absolutely.
And if you have to cut them or push them back, you really should be using the T.I.P.S solution.
And you're going to get 2 bottles. Now here's the deal. You get 2 easy payments of $17.28. You're using this in the morning. Whenever you could use this, you have the 2 bottles. And I will tell you, we've sold over 34,000 of just this particular set to date. It is nominated for Best Nail Care Brand. Please vote tonight at QVC.com. I know there's so many of you that are on auto delivery.
Look at the difference.
Every 4 months for 1 year. Tell us what we're looking at.
Look at the cuticles in the before. Look at the nails. They're peeling, they're splitting, the cuticles are horrible, they're growing down the nail, they have to be pushed back, they look very unsightly. You look in after only 5 weeks, there are no cuticles to cut or push back. They are non-existent. So when the cuticle is not growing down the nail, when you're not pushing it back and cutting it and causing it to grow down the nail and need attention, all the attention goes to the nail. So look, the nail gets thicker, stronger, and it grows faster because the energy goes to the nail and not the cuticle. And the more you treat the cuticle recedes. So there's no pushing back the cuticle or cutting. So all the energy is going to make beautiful nail. And you can see in the before, the nails are just kind of a little dull and maybe a little on the yellow side.
There's life to them now.
Yes, and the whites are white and the pinks are pink because when you're using the T.I.P.S solution, when your nails are full of the lipids, they can't absorb staining. So when you paint your nails, you don't get stains. Look at again
somebody who was a nail biter growing out their nails. Look, and if you've always if you've had chipping and splitting and peeling, or does your nails crack and they're always brittle, please just try T.I.P.S. You get the 2 bottles for 2 payments of $17.28. You have been at QVC now how many years?
I was here in 2001 was my first show.
So 13 years.
13 years.
So 13 years, Karen has been bringing T.I.P.S to us. She continues to have a huge group following those of us who are on auto delivery and are never without T.I.P.S. I tell women about it, that my #1 step to go to first is T.I.P.S. And the issue, I told Karen, I said, I was going to let my nails keep growing this past week.
But they were too long.
But they were too long. I said, I had a few more shows. I said, I absolutely had to cut them off. So I filed them down a little bit, and I just put it underneath here. And I put it underneath. Now, this is the biggest
But look
tip.
how beautiful your cuticles are. And that is, doesn't matter how long or short your nails are.
Protection right here, starting back here where your nail is starting to grow, I think this is absolutely imperative. I go around the side, go underneath. I then do all of my fingers.
I love the way it goes transparent.
And what I do is I do all of them first, all the way around to let it sink in, and then I go
just
through
rub them in.
and rub them in.
Just rub it in. and you're done.
And that's it.
Now you can wash your hands immediately. There's no
protect it.
waiting for it to dry. There's no wait. You're immediate. That's why first thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, take your bottle of T.I.P.S, give
Rub
it a
the
good
rest in.
shake so that you mix it all through. And
Oh,
then
tell them how this came about. What happened? The big story. Hello.
I had a
Sorry.
horse that whose feet were falling apart, and the commercial hoof dressings that were supposed to fix or repair that problem were actually what was causing the problem because they were full of waxes, silicones, and petroleum distillates. So I came up with this for him. I'd given up on my nails. I'd tried everything out on the market, all the nail polish type hardeners, and all they did was make my nails worse. They might have helped them for a couple of weeks, but within a month, my nails were back to worse than before. So I'd given up. But when I was putting this on his feet every day, it was getting on my hands every day. And because I was doing it first thing in the morning, my nails, they went from horrible, awful, just worse than any of the before pictures we've shown you tonight. And they went to this. All my friends noticed. They wanted some. I gave it to them. It worked for them. Their friends saw the difference. Their friends wanted some.
Absolutely.
And I never started out to do cosmetics. This was actually just to save my horse.
And I have to tell you, my nails are a big. I split. Those are my things, splitting and peeling. And when I would use this, I have to tell you, just like what Karen was showing you, your nail, as it's getting conditioned and you're starting
Yes.
up here and applying it up here, when you can actually now take your nail and you can actually bend it, but it still has resolve and it's not going to crack. Before, my nails were brittle and they would just break off. Not with T.I.P.S. So I've been using this since I've been at QVC. So these are my natural nails. Got a little coat of polish on top of them. That's all that you need to do. And like I said, every so often, I actually have to take these down because
they're too long.
I never had
But
these
look how
nails
beautiful
before,
your
Karen.
look how
Ever.
beautiful your cuticles are. When your cuticles are naturally receded, and that's the trick. So ladies, take 2 seconds. Look at your own cuticles. Are your cuticles growing down your nails? Look how white the whites are on her nails, how pink the pink are. And these are her own natural nails. And it's
Polish
easy
back
to
here.
apply. First thing in the morning, you simply take it, apply it just like you see Jackie doing, skin around the nail, the whole top surface, the underside. This is a treatment. This is not a cosmetic cover-up of your nail problems. This treats the root cause, which is inside your nail. That's why you can see when she goes the underside, you can see the nail goes transparent. You can see the brush right through the nail. That shows you that the T.I.P.S, proven by California Skin Research Institute to actually penetrate the nail with lipids. Lipids are the cement that holds the nail structure together. Every day, every time we wash our hands, every time we touch fabric, paper, we lose lipids. And when we lose lipids, our nails dry out. It's like taking a fresh branch off of a tree. You can
Right.
bend it and flex it, and it doesn't break. You leave it for a couple of weeks, it's all dried out, and it's much harder, but when you go to bend it, it snaps. That's why hardening your nails by drying them out
Yes.
only works for so long. This conditions your nails and puts the strength back in. It's a true nail strengthener.
I will never be without this. So we
It's a
have 2
great
ways to
product.
order. We have auto delivery every 4 months up to 1 year with the 2 easy payments. And I know everybody's like, she's going to leave with bottles. No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Trust me, I always have them.
was cute.
This is award nominee for best nail care brand. I love you, Karen, for
I love
what
you
you've
too.
done for my nails. Thank you. I never had nails like this. My